Okay, so you remember Bernie Madoff, and we know about crypto scams at this point. We've got Samuel Bankman-Fried. He essentially opened up a fraudulent crypto bank and stole $14 billion. I love that someone involved in a financial scam is named Bankman. I also just watched this documentary on Netflix, which has a good title, but it made me want to punch this guy. I wish I could. We heard a story on our podcast this week that was basically like if your boyfriend was a crypto boy's son with a Bernie Madoff rising, and then a whole bunch of other things on the moons. There was just so much. Let's get into it. Joey met Kyle in 2018 on Tinder and they hit it off. Nothing bad ever happens on Tinder. Kyle was kind of weird, but in a way that Joey was attracted to. I've been there. He said he had autism and he was like a genius. So even though he wasn't the most attractive guy, Joey was very attracted to him. After all, she'd been with hot guys in the past and they screwed her over, so she was ready for something new. They're dating, everything's amazing, and he is rich. He pays for everything. Joey's like, I could get used to this. But he also wants to be with her all the time. He's like taking her out every night. It's very romantic, but it's like, Well, Kyle made all his money by trading cryptocurrency. One day, Kyle and Joey are out to dinner and he says, guess what? I'm a billionaire. He says he's created a bot that automatically trades crypto for his clients. And he's officially reached billionaire status in crypto. So Joey's like, guess I'll order the most expensive thing on the menu tonight. Just kidding, she didn't do that. That's just what I would have done. But she is like, wow, I'm dating a billionaire. That's kind of cool. She also later decided that she, her godmother, and her parents were going to invest some of their money into crypto and let Kyle manage it. After all, he's clearly a crypto king. So the two of them keep going out. She gets swept up in his world. Part of that is going out a lot of times with his rich friends. He's always looking for new clients to trade for. And one thing he always tells them is, I'm autistic, so I can't lie. Joey doesn't know a ton about autism, so she takes that at face value, and Kyle starts telling her everyone can trust him because he is not able to lie. He starts telling her other little quirks about autism that might explain away some of the behaviors she would have thought were a red flag, like ghosting her for long periods of time because he was overstimulated and needed space. Eventually, though, on Joey's birthday, Kyle completely ghosts her and she doesn't hear from him for over a week. Makes me think of Taylor Swift waiting for Jake Gyllenhaal to come to her 21st birthday, but he never comes. Joey's heartbroken, doesn't know what she's done wrong, and has no answer. 1 week later, Joey gets a call from one of the rich businessmen and he's like, where in the hell is Kyle? He's off the grid and we don't know what's going on with our money. Joey's like, I don't know, he ghosted me. He ghosted you? They get off the phone. Kyle immediately calls her sobbing. Joey thinks he's hurt, that something's happened. And finally she finds out his bot crashed. He's like, I lost everyone's money. Beep boop. Dead. Now, I'm not a techie, but I have questions and I would love to hear your theories in the comments, especially from some of my STEM queens. But that's just the very beginning of the story. It gets crazier. It spans years and involves CIA black ops, babies, some other... I don't want to spoil it. I know you want the whole story, but it's on our podcast. I'm sorry to tease you, but you're gonna want all the details, and Joey comes on and tells us the story herself. That's my favorite thing about our podcast. We get to hear it from the victim. For the crypto keepers out there, explain it to me. Make it make sense.